MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max. And at not age at 99, this is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year, and if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video he put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One out, nobody on.
I can't play better than you, Yankees.
Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going out on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now battles with Scherzer. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 2-1. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance for the Nationals. It's now 2-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things here in the home half of the first. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes on 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Ground ball back up the middle. Gregorius is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder,
Bryce Harper now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaint there.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. Max Scherzer lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on just 1 base hit. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes.